literally just tape reading quickly for about 10, 20, 30 minutes on the 1 minute time frame. So we look here on the 5 quickly. Price took out sell side, pulled back up into this order block. So we look at the mean threshold for the order block. Go on the 1 minute. So price is tapping into the mean threshold. Then what happens? Push down, takes out this low. Takes out a low here. Pulls back up. Where does it go to? This is a fair value gap. Consequent encouragement. The body closes nowhere near the consequent encouragement, shows that it's bearish. So where's the draw liquidity? Sell side and sell side. So I'm just going to watch if price wants to fall lower to sell side and sell side here. So just take reading at the minute. I'm just going to upload this to YouTube just so it doesn't have storage on my computer. But yeah, sell side and sell side here that I want. So the first one's been taken already. So take some profit there. Second one. Second target here. And then final target is this sell side here on the 15 down here. But it's only 11:36, so it's not not the New York Kill Zone. But yeah, looks like it's delivering. We've got a lot of force down. That was the entry here on that consequent encouragement. So that's algorithmic, sort of algorithmic, but I guess obviously it's not at the the New York Kill Zone, 12 till 3. But the structure of it, how it pushed back up into this order block, came into the mean threshold, and then market structure shift there, displacement, fair value gap here, and then mean threshold there, consequent encouragement, sorry, and then the body closes way below it, shows that it's bearish, and don't want any of these really to get tapped into. Want these to leave open, these fair value gaps, to show that it's very bearish, so it drop down and make a move down lower. So let's see, just want to see it take out this sell side here. This is the target. Stops would just be literally above here. So say you sold just here. Stops would just be above there. So 1.5 pips to target there. First target, 2.5. Next target, 1 to 5, 5 to 1. Let's just see, I'm just going to wait, see what price does. So let's have a look again. So here, leaves a wick. So wicks are gaps. Consequent encouragement here. Don't want to see the body going above that really. So it's done that a little bit. Don't want to see it trading above that as much. And if I see price trading above there, then don't think it's going to go down there. So it could have a pullback retracement. But if it continues to trade lower than this, then it can get down there. Look on the dollar. dollar's been pushing up, obviously. So a new daily opening gap, pushes lower, rejects off there, rejects off it again, pulls lower, pulls above. See this volume imbalance, taps into the volume imbalance before heading higher. Where did it target? Full target on the 15. There's buy side liquidity here, above there, so EU potentially could go down lower. And there is this SIBI here, which price could tap into the top of it. So at the minute, the consequent encouragement of this SIBI looked like it got respected. $267 there. So now it breaks above, shows support to push up higher of that. So let's look into it's tapped into it. I do want to see it push more aggressively lower. Otherwise, if it pushes up now, then that'd be a nice target for the New York kill zone. Mean threshold of this. Delete that quickly. Well, we can see it. Mean threshold here. Don't want to see the body close above this. If so, then we could expect potential pullback. Let's aim for these here. Now that's equal lows. That's outside liquidity. So that's definitely what you want to target. Could potentially want to run these buy side now. Here. As well. Yeah, that was a nice. From there, pull lower. Take profit there. Potentially been taken. Like your target would be there. Depending on spread. Don't know whether you'd have been taken out, but sometimes you can put a pip or two just above the sell side just to make sure you do take profit. And some people also like to see explosive moves, so they have their take profit like down here. Yeah. Want to see an explosive move down lower. If not, it starts tracing up, then it could end up heading towards this buy side liquidity up here. I'll give him about 5 more minutes, 6 more minutes, then I'll end it, just because I don't want the video to be too long. But I'm just tape reading at the minute. Let's see this consequent encouragement of this candle here. And see if it supports that. This is not a trade opportunity here. I'm just literally just reading price. Doesn't mean you enter there. I'm just watching what price wants to do here. It's a fair value gap here. See if it pushes up and shows support to push higher. So I'm just going to delete these to make it a little bit clearer. Keep this one on. Let's just see if price can get above here. Pushing higher. Want to see if price pulls down, taps back into it to show support, and then heads up higher. It can tap back into it in the same candle as well. But I want to see price push up, lower, and then expand higher. If it wants to head towards this buy side liquidity up here. Also, people who've sold from here might have seen this pull, so lower high, pulls lower. They could have put their stops above here now. So the market would want to take them out. Would want to take this out here. No entry yet for here. Just literally just watching what price wants to do. Leaving a fair value gap. The way price respected this consequent encouragement, the body's closing above here. Leaving equal highs. So people think it's resistance here. People think they're safe. Tapping into this fair value gap. Hasn't tapped back into this. Past 2 days have been very choppy. There was a bank holiday on Monday. So what happens after bank holiday usually is called Seek and Destroy, where if you look on the 15 minutes, price actually just tries to take stops and pushes up higher, pushes up lower. So it's just not that nice price action. As we can see now, that's been taken. Buy side liquidity's been taken now. So it may want to head towards this sell side here now. So people who've put their stops there, been taken out, and then head lower, potentially, yeah. Or it could show us support here and head higher towards this buy side liquidity. Right, even though I said about 5-6 more minutes left to do, I'm just gonna wait probably another 5-10 minutes because I just don't want it to be too long of a video for it to render and stuff like that. I just want to put it straight on and delete the footage because my storage is bad. But this is literally just for me anyway, so talking to myself basically. Okay, here with a gap down, not gap down, a wick and a wick. To that there, to that there. Could head, I was going to say, could head towards a fair value. So if there's a wick and overlap the wick, and you don't think it's a fair value gap, but it could be a fair value gap. So you get the consequent encouragement of that wick, consequent encouragement of that wick, and there could potentially be a fair value gap. So price hasn't closed above that. There's a delete though. Getting a little bit messy. I still need to learn that bit anyway. But yeah, this fair value gap here. Price pushed above, pushed lower, pushed above. It's acting as support now. If it acts as resistance and it head lower, if it acts as support. And then as for that, nothing here is an entry for me. That entry was there, was nice. Where it pushed lower, came back, entered down. First target, second target. I don't like how it's just left this equal lows here, as I said earlier. So I would like that to get taken either now or later in another session. But it'd be a target for the future or now. It looks like it's showing as support at the minute. See what dollar's saying. So obviously it was in this CB here. Consequent encouragement, showing support. Let's delete that. Showing support here, push up higher, buy side liquidity here. Volume imbalance. There. So if dollar's trading lower, this would push EU higher. Once now, I want to see aggressive push higher. If not, I would trade this to sell down here because it's in a discount now. So premium is up here, so if price is trading above here, then it does a market structure shift. Then I'd like to see it trade down lower there, but at the minute it's in a discount. There's no point in trying to short it from there to down there. They still could take it out, but just it'd be a high resistance liquidity trade. Dollar's respecting that volume imbalance nicely. Equal highs, similar to the equal lows for EU. So buy side liquidity, sell side liquidity for EU. Let's draw from here to there, taps into discount to then buy back up to take out these highs potentially. So EU, if that goes up higher, EU would then head lower. Yeah, that's what tape reading is, just looking at all the candles. Fair value gap here. So the way price rejected here, this fair value gap pushed above, pushed lower, pushed above, showed support to push up higher. Then market structure shift, fair value gap, taps into it, pushed up higher. Target here potentially first. And that target of the draw liquidity could be there, far side. Yeah, I'm just gonna end it now, just because I don't want the video to be too long. But yeah, if I watch all this, then that's what I'm trying to take read.